Hi everyone, I'm at Dead Horse Ranch today, just hiking around and enjoying the beautiful Verde River and some lagoons that are back here on the state land property. These trails are amazing. It's all tree covered, so you get nice shade on a really super hot summer day. I've been exploring all the areas outside of Sedona, including Cottonwood, Cornville, Clarkdale, and Jerome. And there are a lot of things to enjoy about these little towns. Sometimes you just gotta get out in nature. There's such an amazing, calming, grounding, and centering effect of being outside in nature. Now I've noticed here on these trails, there's no red rock. So we're back to normal colored ground in this area of Cottonwood. Oh, and it's just so beautiful. Even though it's really dry out, you can tell where the river runs through because that's the area where all the trees are actually green. But I found this nice opening here that feels very energetic. When I'm out in nature, I'm always using my body to attune to nature and to the energies. Sometimes you're feeling it from the trees, the ground, the animals, the wind, whatever it is that you tune in with, but nature does speak. So I'm gonna invite you just to sit here with me and tune in with nature for a moment. See what kind of clarity you get as you just take in the nice deep breath and absorb nature's calming effect. I've been romping around in the woods since I was a little girl. There's no place that I feel more at home than in the woods. And now I have a different appreciation. I didn't realize why I felt so grounded, why I felt so centered, happy, and fulfilled while in the woods all those years ago. But as an adult, I can tell you I come here for my spiritual practice. I come here to connect with the trees, to connect with the land, to connect with nature spirits, and to tune in with my inner self, to really gain the clarity needed as I'm moving through life, to clear my energy field, and to gain a better and brighter perspective on things that I have going on in my life. And you can do this too. You don't have to be a medium to be able to tap into nature. That's one of the beautiful things about it. You may not always be aware of how it's impacting you, but nature will always benefit you and always naturally clear your energy field. Now, if you are coming out into nature and you're wanting to connect with some trees, I always lead people to do that with their left hand. Your left side is receptive. So just simply place your left hand on the tree, and you can actually just close your eyes and ask to tune in with the tree spirit. Every tree has its own spirit, as well as spirits that protect the tree. When you're touching the tree itself, you'll be communicating with this tree, and you can literally absorb its ancient wisdom, its knowledge. It can share what it has seen, lived through, and experienced. It can share bits of history with you. It can also tell you if it's thirsty, if it needs more rain or water. It can tell you if it's happy here. And I'm just feeling this beautiful, oh my gosh. I was just gonna say, I was feeling this beautiful sense of spirit. I felt the wind kick up, and just when I looked over here, there's a whole family of deer jumping along the tall grass. Well, that's just perfect. Nature speaks. And that's what I was just about to say as the wind kicked up and I felt this rush of spiritual energy, then saw a whole family of deer, and my heart just lit up. I love when that happens. It's like all together, nature is like an orchestra that can really, really move through you and shift your body, shift your energy, your perspective, and just bring healing and balance back into your life. So yeah, so we're gonna continue here. So when you're done speaking to the tree, just go ahead and say thank you to the tree. Thank you for the wisdom that it imparted. thank you for the beautiful connection with Mother Earth, and to all the wisdom in the woods and all the connection to everything out here in the natural world. I'm actually getting some visions out here, and earlier when I stopped up by the lagoons, I actually had a real dizzy sensation, which is something that I always get when there's spirits present walking around. So that was pretty interesting. I'm not feeling the same sense here. I'm not feeling the dizzy head, but I do definitely see a different timeline. I can tell that there have been villages set up in this area from ancient times, using this land, using the river that was, I'm sure, much more abundant at one point. This is just very, very peaceful land. If you don't have any large trees around, you can just simply sit on the ground. You can activate your chakra system and rebalance your energy in your body by just tuning in with nature. It's called earthing or grounding, getting outside with bare feet or sitting on the ground with your butt, okay? I mean, you can literally do this anywhere. You don't want to sit on pavement or concrete. You definitely want to sit on the dirt or a rock or a tree trunk to help you really get in the earth's vibration, to really align your own vibration and frequency with the earth. Now remember, you don't need to go anywhere special. If you're living in the city, just find a city park or drive to the edge of the city and find somewhere out in nature. You don't need to be in complete wilderness to be able to absorb the earth's energy, to connect with a tree, or to really gain the benefits for your physical body and your energy system. I would just advise like a 10-minute minimum to help you get attuned to the frequencies and start receiving some of the benefits. Of course, if you can spend half an hour or an hour plus, that would be fantastic. But if you're a busy person, just get outside on your lunch break, close your eyes, tune in, and give yourself that solid 10 minutes of nature bliss to really recharge your battery and really balance you. If you're looking for somewhere to camp just on the outside of Sedona, I would highly recommend this area. They've got beautiful campsites set up, lakes you can fish on, and trails to hike on. You can get entrance into this park for a day pass costing you $7, and that will give you full access for an entire day of hiking, fishing, picnicking, and exploring. For an additional fee, you can actually rent some trail horses and go for a beautiful and scenic horseback ride. This is the Trail Horse Adventures. They actually don't have any horses on site here today, so be sure you call ahead when you're ready to go trail riding and book your trail ride in advance. Now we've come full circle. We're back to the little waterfall where we first started on the Verde River, and it's definitely a different energy. What you'll notice as you walk through the woods, the feeling of release that you get, the feeling of the clearing of negative energy mixed with kind of a calming effect as nature absorbs negative emotions from you and subtly shifts your energy field. Now, when you're in the lagoons, you're going to find standing water. Standing water is also very healing. Any body of water will be very good for you to get near. But if you can get near flowing, moving water, this is where you're going to actually feel more emotions leaving. It'll be easier to really release paradigms, problems, conflict, struggle, all of those types of things that we tend to carry with us on a day-to-day basis. We carry them with us in our story that we tell ourselves, first thing in the morning, when we remember what our life is about and we recall the things that have hurt us, we're back engaged in our past story. So when you come to moving bodies of water and you come to areas where the water is flowing, this is literally the best place to release and let go of those emotions. Now, you can't swim in this water, but you can come near the water to release. You can intentionally do your own release ceremony to let go of those old stored up emotions so that you can make room for new ones. You can make room for new, fun, loving friendships, love relationships, better health, better positions at work, just a better overall mindset. I'm walking back to the car now. This has been a wonderful adventure. I love exploring new areas in Arizona as I'm making this state my home and finding out all the special places to go and all the different energies so that I know where to go back to when I want to experience a certain vibration, a certain feeling, or a certain life experience. That's the best part about exploring. Once you know all those areas, it's really easy to go back into that energy and vibration when your spirit calls for it. Sometimes it's handy to keep a notebook of those types of things, in your own neighborhood, your own community. When you find those places where you tend to feel really good, where your soul vibrates well and you tend to feel happy there, write those down and use them on a day when you're not feeling so good. Just going into those environments that actually resonate with your spirit and pick you up emotionally. We should all have like a toolbox full of those. You should have a list of those that you can pull out anytime that you need to. I hope you enjoyed this video. I thank you for coming with me on this little adventure through Dead Horse Ranch. It has been a really fun exploration for me today, and I can definitely say that I'll be back. Let me know if you have ever been here, and let me know, did you rent a cabin? Did you come in an RV? Did you come for the day to fish, or were you simply just hiking? Let me know that down in the comments below. And if you haven't been here, are you putting it on your list of places to visit? Let me know that too. If you like this video, be sure to give me a like down below, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I can't wait to see you in the next video.